Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick, as always, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for choosing to support me even further. The fact that you guys became channel members to actually financially support me is kind of crazy. So thank you so much for your gratitude. It means a lot. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you're interested in any of these cute little emotes, the loyalty crown badges, and you want to support me even further, I would deeply appreciate it. So thank you if you choose to do so. However, just remember please that it's never a requirement. Just watching the content is the biggest support I could ask for. Liking, subscribing, and watching. I love talking to you guys in the comments, and we're getting closer to 900 subs. Without you guys, we wouldn't be getting there. So thank you guys so much for the constant support. You guys are the best, so thank you. And for today's video, what I really want to do is just kind of sit down, because now that we're getting closer to maintenance is going to be tomorrow, and later tonight we're going to be getting the Rosanna kit. But I wanted to sit down and talk about what the schedule is starting to look like now that we actually have a better idea about it. And I mean, despite the maintenance differences, like right away after maintenance, we know that we're actually going to be getting the Sakura rate up banner. You know, the 4%, 2% for Sakura. Sakura is going to come first, and Rosanna is going to actually come later. So be aware if you're trying to, you know, debate on who you're going to pull for. Just know Sakura is coming first. But then also, at the same time, after maintenance with Sakura, we're actually going to be getting Summer Mary and Summer Neon rate-up banners after maintenance, which is really, really cool. You know, remember that during the patch notes, they finally confirmed it for us. And they also confirmed it on Twitter with an actual image. And it's really, really cool that they're actually doing the banners instead of just doing what they did last winter. You know, last winter, they just kind of bundled the two characters into the new rate-up banners at a 1%. But it was shared, so it was a 0.5, which is pretty bad in my opinion. That means they put them on the same level as pilgrims, which doesn't make sense to me at all. I feel like that's really inconsistent. So really glad they took that feedback, and I prefer these banners personally. But then just remember that even after that, a week later, that next Wednesday, we're actually be getting Rosanna's rate up banner. She's July 11th, I believe, that we'll be getting Rosanna's banner. And I definitely plan to MLB her regardless of what's to come. I really want that MLB wallpaper. My little Kuma brain just can't. Yeah, I need to get it. I think the biggest lingering question in the air, though, is the Summer Anise and Helm, because in the patch notes, we actually did get confirmed that we are going to be getting them back. However, at the end of July, we're going to be getting an announcement, and I thought that was really interesting, because what this means is kind of vague, because at the end of July, July 25th is the end of the event, because it's 3 weeks. It goes from July 4th to July 25th. So I'm wondering if when we get closer to the end of July, if we're actually going to be getting not only a rerun announcement, but we're going to get the announcement of a possible Summer Part 2. That's what a lot of people in the community are speculating. Or, you know, we could probably get, like, maybe a collab announcement with the summer reruns. We have no idea what to expect, so it's just all speculation right now. And honestly, the fact that the possibility of a Summer Part 2 is kind of crazy, and it's scary for the gems right now, because, you know, we're getting Sakura, we're getting Rosanna. Who could be next? We really don't know until, you know, we get the announcement. Who knows? It might even be summer. It could just straight up be a normal rerun announcement. Could be a collab announcement. Who knows? But the fact that they wanted to wait to announce this is interesting, and it's creating a lot of speculation. So now I pass this question off to you. What do you think the announcement's going to be alongside the rerun? Do you guys think it's just going to be reruns, or what do you think it could be? Let me know. I want to see what everybody's ideas it could be. And then it got me really thinking, because we know from the roadmap that, you know, it's a little vague, because obviously, like, we know that the collab could happen in August, but we don't know when it could happen in August. It could be at the beginning, it could be at the end, it could be in the middle. Who knows, right? So now I'm thinking, like, of all the possibilities that could happen with that announcement at the end of July. We could go from Summer Part 1 to Part 2 into a collab, which would be awful. That would be so bad for my gems. It would be so bad for my wallet. I'm scared about that. So I really don't want to think about that possibility, because that sounds horrifying to me. We could go from Summer Part 1 into a break, into Part 2, and then into the collab. So it'll be rough, but it'll be kind of similar to what they did last year, where we'll just have, like, maybe just like a chill banner in between. Who knows? Or we could just have back-to-back summer and go from Summer Part 1 to Summer Part 2, and then have a break in between before the collab. We really don't know yet. It's just all a bunch of speculation right now, and honestly, that's kind of fun to me. It's a little sadistic that it's a little fun to me, just because it's like, I like the idea of being surprised right now, and if they can, you know, surprise us again at the end of the month, that'd be really, really cool, but we'll have to see, right? But overall, you know, the gems are looking a little scary right now. I think resources-wise, I think I'm around 80k gems, and I have almost 100 tickets. We'll have to see when I get to my polling video what I'll have. But now I also have another question for you guys. What's your guys' resources looking like? What's your guys' gems looking like? What's your tickets looking like? Are you ready? Are you scared you're gonna get shafted? What's going on? How's everybody's pockets looking? Let me know. I want to hear what everybody's got right now, because right now we gotta just hope for the best. You know, if you got like 3 like multis, I believe in you. You're gonna the dream one tap. You know what I mean? Like, I believe. But other than that, I just really wanted to sit down and talk about like the potential like scares for the gems. So, you know, let me know what your guys' thoughts. I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys. But, you know, as always, look forward to that Rosanna kit tonight. We're definitely gonna get it because maintenance is in the morning for me. So expect that coming up. And then also, I just want to say thank you, because we're getting a lot closer to that 1K milestone. And compared to a few months ago when I just had like, you know, 100 subs and we were getting a slow community growing, I just want to say thank you, because without you guys, this wouldn't be a possibility. If we hit 1K during summer, it would be really memorable for me. And I think we can, because you guys are the best. The constant support, the constant feedback you guys give me. You guys make this awesome for me, and I have a lot of fun with it. And one thing I really want to ask you guys real quick, if you managed to watch this far, is have you guys noticed an improvement in my thumbnails? I know that's a little weird, but like, I really started not knowing how to do anything with thumbnails. So if you go to my earliest video talking about like REM and stuff, they look awful. And I've really tried growing into it, learning more and stuff. And I feel like now, with these newer thumbnails that I'm doing like in these last few days, I've really started getting used to making thumbnails. But let me know if you saw an improvement. I would deeply appreciate that feedback. You guys are the best. And as always, please stay tuned for the next one. Take care.